Soul family. Soul family. Let me tell you something. This is very messed up how a lot of the Caucasian women in Louisiana are racist towards dark-skinned melanated African Caribbean ethnicity men in 2025. It's very sad, man. It's very fucking sad. And don't get me started about the light-skinned melanated women in Louisiana that have a hatred towards dark-skinned melanated men due to racist propaganda. But we're going to talk about the Caucasian women, the European Caucasian women who grew up in Louisiana the whole entire life. Those Caucasian women that's in their 20s and 30s, guess what? Guess what? They are racist towards dark-skinned melanated men due to racist propaganda of misinformation on the internet systems of Google and etc. internet websites, believing that dark-skinned melanated men are inferior to European Caucasian men. Like every Caucasian, let me tell you, every European Caucasian woman that's in their 20s through 30s in Louisiana, especially in Monroe and Sterlington, Louisiana, all of the cities in Louisiana, the Caucasian women, they truly think that dark-skinned melanated ethnicity men are inferior to Caucasian men. And let me tell you how racist that a lot of these Caucasian women in Louisiana are. None of these Caucasian women in Louisiana have melanated African Caribbean friends. None of them do. None of them. You want to know how I know? Because I interact with a lot of these Caucasian women in Louisiana, and none of them have any friends that is my skin color. They don't have no female friends, no male friends that are dark skinned. And that's a red flag. If you want to know if a Caucasian woman is a racist, she has no dark-skinned melanated friends. And like, I want to bring this up too. Like the guy named sexsensay, aka DB God Playhouse, DB God Playhouse, aka sexsensay. Like he be in like Arizona, Nevada, and he be becoming friends. He become friends with a lot of these Caucasian women out there and have sex with a lot of these Caucasian women out in his videos that he posts on Twitter, whether these Caucasian women be in Arizona or Nevada. And it's because those Caucasian women, they did not grow up in the South of racist segregation propagandas to hate dark-skinned melanated men. Like sexsensay, aka DB God Playhouse, he is a dark-skinned melanated man, just like myself. And let me tell you this. If sexsensay, aka DB God Playhouse, was to come to Louisiana, especially come into Monroe and Sterlington, Louisiana, and Ruston, Louisiana, like DB God Playhouse, aka sexsensay, the dark-skinned melanated male that be having a lot of muscles, the Caucasian women would not find him sexually attractive. They will think he is ugly just because he's dark-skinned and not Caucasian, because Caucasian women in their 20s and 30s in Louisiana, they have that Jim Crow mindset, which is still being a racist piece of trash. It's sad, man. Like, what kind of Caucasian woman is still racist towards dark-skinned melanated men in 2025? It's only the Caucasian women that only have Caucasian friends on their social media platforms. They have no dark-skinned melanated friends on the social media platforms. Those are the Caucasian women that be racist towards dark-skinned melanated men. It's freaking sad, yo. Because dark-skinned melanated men get treated like trash with Caucasian women like Mallory West. Mallory West is a Caucasian yellow-haired lady who was a news reporter. She'll smile at a dark-skinned melanated man's face in person and then unfriend a dark-skinned melanated man due to the racist nature within her Caucasian nature. Because Mallory West, the yellow-haired Caucasian who was a news reporter who graduated from ULM University, she hates dark-skinned melanated men. Like she will become friends with a dark-skinned melanated man and then unfriend them. It's freaking sad. And it's just like any Caucasian women in their 20s and 30s in Louisiana, ready to be Ruston, Monroe, New Orleans, Sterlington, Baton Rouge, the list goes on. Like Caucasian women in Louisiana are the worst Caucasian women. In my long years of my life, I'd never became friends with a Caucasian woman in Louisiana, let alone I'd never dated and made it with a Caucasian woman who grew up in Louisiana. You know, and the thing is, I'm not from Louisiana. I'm not from Louisiana, my people. So like, these Caucasian women that be so jealous of me having an articulate way of speaking, and they know that I work out and I stay in shape to be physically fit. These Caucasian women in Louisiana, especially Sterlington and Monroe and Ruston, be so jealous and hateful towards me because I'm a dark-skinned melanated male. But if I was a Caucasian male, if I was a European Caucasian male that's physically fit, doing what I do, all of these Caucasian women in Louisiana will then want to turn around and be loving towards me, which is some bullshit. That's messed up because Caucasian women that be dated these Caucasian men, they would tell you themselves, these Caucasian women that are racist, these racist Caucasian women in Louisiana, they would tell you themselves if their Caucasian man was a dark-skinned melanated African Caribbean man that looks like me, she would not even be with those guys. That's how racist these Caucasian women in Louisiana are. Caucasian women in Louisiana are toxic, man. Real facts. I'm not even gonna get into the light-skinned melanated women. You know light-skinned melanated women hate dark-skinned melanated men in Louisiana. We know that. But when we speak on Caucasian women, like, let me tell you this, sexsensay, 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 aka DB God Playhouse. You, my dark-skinned melanated friend, if you came to Louisiana, none of these Caucasian women will show you no love. Those Caucasian women that you be doing sex videos with, in Nevada and all these tourist locations where these Caucasian women are not racist to dark-skinned melanated men, you need to bring those Caucasian women my way. You need to bring those Caucasian women my way. Because these Caucasian women in Louisiana, man, they be subliminally disrespecting me just because I'm dark-skinned and I'm physically fit. It's crazy because look at my facial features, soul family. Look at my facial features. Like, I am a pretty, gorgeous, beautiful soul being. I am a pretty, beautiful, gorgeous, soulful, vibrational, dark-skinned, melanated African Caribbean ethnicity guy. So I don't understand why Caucasian women in Louisiana would have hatred towards me. It makes no sense. But you know why? Racist propaganda on the internet platforms. So when Caucasian women in their 20s and 30s, they see dark-skinned melanated men like myself, right? They'll like look at me as an inferior person and not look at me as someone to be friends with and not someone to date and mate with just because I'm dark-skinned and I'm not Caucasian. That's how racist these Caucasian European women are in Louisiana, especially in Monroe and Sterlington and Ruston for the top 3 cities, and West Monroe too. The top 4 most racist Caucasian women in Louisiana is in Monroe, West Monroe, Monroe, Ruston, and Sterlington. These are all facts. If you a dark-skinned melanated man and you want to be friends with a bunch of Caucasian women, you want to date and mate with Caucasian women, you're not going to be able to do that in Louisiana. You're not going to be able to do that in Louisiana. You got to go to Denmark, Russia, Serbia, Germany, Switzerland, or meet Caucasian women that be going to these Caribbean and African festivals. Those are the only Caucasian women that's going to show you love. And the Caucasian women that show love to a dark-skinned melanated man, they be gothic or be hippies and dress like fairies, and they be dressing up wearing African clothes. Those are only Caucasian women that be liking dark-skinned melanated men. Those Caucasian women who'll be dressing like cowgirls and being like janky and being like preppy religious girls of the southern areas in North America like Louisiana. They hate dark-skinned melanated men. This freaking sad, yo. This is all I'm going to say, man. You Caucasian women in Louisiana that think that dark-skinned melanated men are ugly just because they're not Caucasian. You are fucking racist. If you're racist,